Yo, what's going on, people? What am I doing here now? What am I doing here now? Downloads. Sorted. Yo, Wagwan. How we doing, man? See, Clues just dropped, obviously. He's dropped a video, like, well, usually drops at 8, innit? But it's like 9 now, so maybe his videos come late.
Pride in what you're doing, or
but night out. I think this is where we're gonna start reacting first. I'm just posting something that I got a cold, man. Something that I just clipped from the stream this morning, where Gremlin, it's his birthday, and he decided that he wanted me to say happy birthday to him. Like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, so what we're saying, are we reacting to the Clue video, yeah? Is that what we're doing? Let me know if that's what we're doing, and we'll get it done. Leave a comment. If you want me to start now, leave a comment, and I'll get it done. I'm just uploading this video. Big up Urban Music UK. Okay. Supposed to be getting an interview tomorrow with a rapper. I'm gonna have to phone. I'll probably phone him in a minute. Phone him, get his opinion on a few things. But yeah, man. I wonder if the person that's in here, yeah, is the same person every time, or is it someone different? Because there's always at least one person. Now, you could just be fucking with me, or it could be a different person every time. 1 second, just 1 second. I'm going to get some tissue. Yeah, we back. So what we're doing now, we're watching this Clue video or what? I feel like we should watch this Clue video first. I feel like that's the first task in hand.
Yo.
And then after that, we'll go from there. But let me know, man.
My people, so I'm changing my music community to building your personal brand.
Okay, so look, see, Bouncer's pivoting as well. Obviously, like, building up people's music careers, as it's been seen from a lot of places that there's not much money in music. There is, but you're gonna have to build your personal brand, innit? So he's pivoting from musicians to personal brands, and personal brands relates to a lot more people than just music. So he's kind of seen the landscape of what he's doing and realized he can open the doors to a bigger audience because he's building his own personal brand already. That if he attacks personal brands, it's going to do more for him than just people's music, like building up people's music career, which is a smart move. And obviously, he's more proven now. Obviously, before he was more known for his music management. Now he's shown that he knows what it takes to build a personal brand. Obviously, he's built up Little Man. Obviously, he's done well within the music. It's all part of building a personal brand. And he's done it for himself. You get it? So, big move. I feel like I could do something like that, you know. Well, I'm kind of semi-doing it now anyway for the people in the team. But, like, to take it to another level, I could actually charge people to help build up their personal brands and come up with a plan. Something to think about still. Or maybe I need to show that I can prove that I can do it first. But yeah, maybe I need to focus on one specific person a bit more than what I have been. But I think that's something to think about still. That's a lane. That's definitely a lane. But yeah, man, are we gonna watch this video? We're watching this video, yeah. Okay.
What are you doing there? Salute to my audience, man. I hope you and your families are good. Salute to the Prius. I know you're in the building. All sorts of nonsense you're on. But just make sure you subscribe, though. We're still trying to run up these numbers. Now, I hope everybody started their week in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Productive and all sorts of things. You get me? There seems to be like a chat going on right now regarding content space. I want to get your lot's thoughts on it. Like, remember, this is something that I've only been doing for like 3 months. Before I did it, I definitely used to see people like Traplo Ross, Tanks, Chucky, Spray doing his podcast and that. But it was a rarity, innit? Now, obviously, it's becoming more popular. A lot more people are starting to do it. And I think it's cool. I think, like, listen, if you're a hustler, find your lane and hustle, bro. That's what I would say. You got to remember, you know, even when I chat to my niece and that, there's girls her age. Content, 1 million subscribers. All they do is talk about makeup and they're doing all sorts of weird things. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I'm looking at her like, yeah, it's crazy. All sorts of quids. So I would say if we're hustlers or if you're a hustler at heart, find your lane, man. Because what's the problem? All right, cool. Look, is it cool? It's up to you. What do you define as being cool? If you're talking about things you know, what's the problem? Now, you see, for me, I was a rapper. I was someone on the streets. And when I say someone, I'm not saying like I was someone.
This year is going to bring me into a bit of a story time mode now. Because the way that Clue's speaking so far is just making me think. The hustle element, like what he's saying, yeah, relates to me because, like, I've stopped doing anything to do with the road now. I don't do no road no more. So having that hustler instinct here, it's like now you've got to transfer your skills from the roads to this industry, to business world. And it's not as easy as it may seem. Do you get it? Because you're trying to get money in a way that you're not used to. And then also you're trying to make sure everything's above board. So like some people play both sides. Some people will play both sides and they'll play until the side of legit money is comfortable. You know what I mean? Or some people can't get it to be comfortable. Some people play both sides and just can't seem to find the balance. They have to do both. You get me? But if you're doing both, yeah, the risk is bigger than just doing road. You get what I'm saying? The risk that you're going to take to do business and road at the same time is bigger than just doing road. And the reason being is if you're doing business, yeah, you're going to have things in your name. You're going to own a business. Do you get what I'm trying to say? You might own property, you might own cars. You get what I'm trying to say? And so if you're playing both, the risk of you getting a bigger, like you can be done for many charges now. You know what I'm saying? Money laundering. In your pocket, you can get done for hidden assets, stuff like that. You get what I'm trying to say? It's just very risky for you to be doing road and business at the same time. It's better you just choose one or the other. That's what I would say. I mean, there's probably some people that are doing both and they're cutting through, but how long are you going to be playing both? You get what I'm saying? Now, if you're trying to transfer your skills from one to the other, you might go through a period of time where the transition is not as easy as you thought it could be. You know what I mean? Like you might start making money in business, but then start realizing about taxes. You might start realizing about employing people, PAYE, VAT thresholds, and there's so much things to learn now. And if you're not clued up, you could drown. You might be, you could, in the business world, you could be making a lot of money. And because you don't know how to run your accounts, because you don't know how to, ensure that you put in whatever you need to put away for your taxes, your VATs, you could end up in a position. It's happened to a lot of people. I mean, don't happen to everyone, but it's possible. So transferable skills, man, and it's one of those things that you got to remember that the road and business is two separate things. Don't confuse them. Make sure you learn what you need to learn in business, legit business, and some of the skills that you transfer from the road business is going to work, but some is not. Like the profit margins are totally different. You get me? But it's possible. It's possible. Let's continue, man. That was just a little thought. You get me?
Somebody like, but I was on the streets. Do you get what I'm saying? That was my lifestyle. I was in tune. My brothers and that was more in tune than me, but through them, I would be in tune. Do you get what I'm saying? I was a hustler doing other things, but I was in tune. Now, was this stuff seen as being cool to come on the internet and talk about road stuff? No. Do I feel like I talk about road stuff? No. However, if I'm in a situation with somebody and it's like everybody's trying to hang out dirty laundry, then of course things are going to get mentioned. It's the art of war, innit? But ideally, man would love to forward and just give man's opinions on what I see in the music scene, what I see in the football. You know what I'm saying? What's relevant in our communities, those type of things. But sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes either not too much is going on or you're just getting drawn out. And obviously I'm not mature enough to avoid the nonsense. I'm getting better though. I'm starting to understand it a bit more, like hence why you won't see me referring to the new Ross Clark smoker in the corner. You know what I'm trying to say? It makes no sense. Do you get me? Because I see Simon brought up a new guest and added a new member to the smokers corner. And that's cool for them, man, there. I don't want to be in that corner.
See, with Clue, yeah, he's too, bro, like, the 10 minutes that he's on the screen, he's done 20 minutes this time. Well, the way that he just articulates himself, bro, like, it's not someone that you're gonna want to really go at like that, bro. I'll be honest with you. You gotta pick your battles like wisely when it comes to Clue, you know. Serious.
Yeah, I'm not on that. And then you hear people talking like, you know, man are bad for certain people, and that's all street stuff. Cool, bro. You lot can have that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna catch me here debating who's the badder person. All I can tell you with hand on heart, other than the one time you saw viral jailhouse, you know what I'm talking about? There's never been another situation where a man's put hands on me, bro. Facts. Facts. Do you get it? Calm. Yeah, gracefully. So I'll leave that there. But Simon, I see what you're doing, man. And this is what I was trying to tell you the other day. All you do is invite people to your show that you think are going to spill the tea.
Wait there, Gremlin's phoning me again.
Yo, sweet.
Yo, father.
Jump on live, G.
I'm on live, bro.
But I'm coming on that, and I don't come on.
What do you mean?
But how do I come on?
Listen to what he's saying. The man's asking me, how does he come? Huh?
Well, listen.
Go on. Yo.
I come on that though.
Have you got a computer?
Computer, where is he? I got iPad.
Huh?
Sweet. Why you laughing for, man? Why you trolling again, G? You're trolling.
Hey, have you got a computer, bro? You want to go on live, yeah?
Nah.
Have you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel.
Go on then, let's go on live then.
So what do I do?
Press the live button on the YouTube.
On what, on my one?
Yeah.
Well, so I'll do that now.
Just press live, yeah. Then go to the part, yeah. It says add speed. Add me.
Go on, I'll send now.
Go on, save. Oi. Oh my God, it's Gremlin's birthday. He's a madman, blood. I swear down. He makes me laugh still. Good guy still. He makes me laugh. Let's just continue what's going on here, man, because
on people that you're not seeing eye to eye with, bad man. I see the play. All you want to talk about is your views are down. Bro, you're almost on 100K subscribers, bro. Sometimes I feel like you forget that. Sometimes I feel like you forget you've been doing this thing for like 5 or something years, bad man. Take pride in what you're doing over there, bro. You get me? It's like you need some kind of reassurance from the folks and that. So let me give you some reassurance. You're doing your thing. You don't need to be just inviting anybody that's got no accolades. Who are these people that you bring up there? Obviously, you got people that's in the smoker's corner. So you're staying true to your corner. That's cool. But other than that, what's the agenda, bro? What, to get in the algorithm? I hear you. So then you're not really taking no pride in your craft. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Everything you're doing over there is literally just for monetization, bad man. Jolting.
Clue, I gotta kind of disagree with you there, man. Obviously, I hear what you're saying, but everyone does this for monetization. Why would you not? And his platform is built up of that type of fuckery. Let's be real. So it's not outside of his limits to have that. It's just that obviously it kind of affects you in a certain way. But then it gives you content though, bro. But obviously this is you doing the content by reacting in a way, by saying certain things that make it downplay his thing. I get it. You know what I mean? But I'm just reacting on it. Well, I just don't think that Spray doing that move is, like saying you're doing it for monetization, like this is all for monetization, really. Like that, we gotta get to the bag. Like, come on, if we're hustlers, that's what it's about, and it getting to the money. We can't act like we're trying to teach people shit. And I get that, you know, you want your content to have a decent representation of yourself, but I just think that has been Spray's content, like, and people have enjoyed it, like they've watched it and they've enjoyed it, and he's brought an element of entertainment to learning people's stories as well. And also, he's always gave people a chance that wouldn't necessarily get a platform to tell their story, So it's only in this case where if that guy is someone that's fucking, I think, is it the same guy that the prison story thing? I don't think no one actually cares about that. And I still feel like Spray needs to level up his platform by doing something new. You get me? But yeah, I don't think that's really like too far-fetched for Spray to do. You get what I'm saying?
Idiot thing. You get me? You got Dangles over there, Ross Clark wearing Nike Tech fleece with granddad jumper, looking like a real smoker. Yeah, it's crazy. He's on bail. Then you're over there with your new worker who's sitting with shorts on in the winter, bad man. Who does that? I don't want to be in that corner. No. Man talking about they just forwarded out the cannon. Life's hard. So they're just saying all sorts of things. And this is what I'm trying to say about conversation. You probably get further in life by just trying to connect the bridges rather than burn the bridges down. You get what I'm trying to say? Food for thought, man. But Simon, I've got a question for you, bad man. Because it's like you're always trying to send some type of shots towards me and stuff. So I've got a question for you. You know what I want to know? Because I've seen you try and make a point about when this grape stuff or whatever you want to call it nonsense was trying to go on with my name. Crazy. I know, I can't believe it. I see you laughing and joking like key. Yeah? I got a question for you though. Random. You ever been nicked or anything for SA?
Oh! Shit!
You ever been accused of SA? You ever like touched the girl's backside or breast without her permission or her consent and that? You ever done something like that before? Mad random, innit? But have you though? See what I need.
See, man. Man shouldn't even mess around with these things, man. This is just like... I don't know, man.
Need you to do for me is just make me know the answer to that still. Because everything in the dark comes to the light, bad man. No propaganda. So I ask you the question gracefully. If you could just let me know the answer to that. You see what I'm trying to say? Because I haven't. SA. I mean, you know, SA, like, you know, touching girl's back, touching girl's breast. That's SA. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't know about them kind of essays there. I just know about the kind with pen and paper, bad man. You know? Typing and that. But your kind of essay, I just want to know. I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking you. You know? So just make me know. That's the question I had for you.
It's like you don't want me to say it again. I've said it already. I've done it before, innit? But I'm not going to do it again. You know what I mean?
But again, content space, man. I see it getting ridiculed, but I see a lot of people forwarding in the space. I would just say, get your hustle on, man. Get your hustle on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people want to, like, downplay it. Like, it downplays. I don't know, like, it degrades your gangster. Like, man ain't out here trying to be gangster. Man ain't out here trying to pose like man is gangster, bro. That's where a lot of you lot are going wrong. You lot are holding man to a standard that man's not even holding manself to. Strange times. You get what I'm trying to say? Strange times. Like comments like, oh, it was never gangster to do this. Bad man. Man never said man was no gangster, you know?
It was never gangster to do this. Some of these rules that people try to hold people by to say isn't this gangster and that gangster just holds people back from being the best version of themselves that they can be. You can't put your set of morals on someone else. You just gotta either rate someone or not rate what they're doing. You get me? And if you don't rate it, most of the time you don't really need to say it. You just need to just carry on about your business, because why are you watching that person so hard? You got to look at yourself if you're watching someone else that hard. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Am I chatting rubbish?
You know what I mean? But there's a lot going on right now, man. The content is contenting. You see what I'm trying to say? But big up everybody in the space, man. You know, where do we go from here? That's all I want to know. The back and forths are cool and that, but are they really? At the end of the day, everybody's looking for the W when it comes to these back and forths. And that's when it gets a bit mad, because where do you draw the line? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Where do you draw the line? And I found that with Melissa. You get what I'm trying to say? Man was saying crazy things and doing crazy things, and it's like, raw, like, check yourself, bro. You're supposed to be doing content. But I'm blaming the rappers though, man, because I don't see too much from you, man. Salute to the ones that are dropping things. AB, I see you drop something. I see Ambush dropping things. I see, who else? I see Boost dropping things. I know Reaps is dropping music. I see Russ dropping music. People are dropping music. Heady One, I think I see drop some. There are people dropping music, but it just doesn't feel like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's not, there's no coverage to it. Maybe man need to focus more on the coverage of that. You get what I'm saying? So keep me in the loop, man. If you're a rapper, keep me in the loop. You know what I'm trying to say? There was a load of people I was supposed to big up, and sometimes I just forget. I get caught up in real life and what's going on. You get what I'm saying? But keep me in the loop. Give me a message on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'll check out the music. I'll promote it in a way of...
Touching on that subject there, one thing I do want to say is shout out to Faz from Urban Music UK. We're doing a collaboration where on the Sinners podcast, starting a new show with him as the host, and it's going to be about showcasing predominantly rappers in Birmingham. The young rappers, people that I've never seen before in terms of like musically. There's some rappers out there that are doing bits in Birmingham, and they've got a decent following. It's just that there's no infrastructure or platform to say that everyone's going to be aware of who they are, if that makes sense. Like, obviously they've got fan bases, they're doing their thing, but to bring it together, I feel like we need platforms, and we need them to go on more platforms, not even just in the city, outside the city as well, but ultimately we should start at home, and we should support from home. So Urban Music he's like proper in touch with what's going on within the whole of the UK, you know what I mean? And he's putting in the graft. Faz is putting in the graft, and we've been in contact a lot recently. We've done an interview already with someone. Not too sure if it's going to come out yet. Having a few technicals with that, but we're on the path of starting a new show, and this is what's going to happen with the podcast now, because see, when we're going into 2026, Jasmine in the place, booyah! See, when we're going into 2026, it's time to up the levels again. You get me? And I'm going to start working with people that actually want more out of their situation. So Faz in the city, Urban Music UK, that's his Instagram. He's done things already. He's been over to Dubai, linked up with Bouncer. I've done work over there with him. He's someone that has created his own lane. He's done his clipping thing. He knows what's going on. He's very clued up, and he's young and he's hungry, And I just want to be able to offer these people the platform to grow what they already have by, you know, learning a new skill. And his new skill will be now to be the host on Sinners Podcast on his own show and showcase new music talent within the city predominantly. Yeah, it might come outside the city as well, but that's where we're starting. You get me? So big up Faz, big up Urban Music. Go follow them on Instagram and wherever else. And yeah, just watch out for that show. It's coming soon. Like I said, we've recorded one already. It's yet to see if that one will come out. But either way, the ball's rolling. We're rolling. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see a lot more from Sinners, a lot more shows, a lot more. It's just we're gonna open up the brand to a lot more things. And you know, if no one in the city wants to build infrastructure, we'll have our own. Do you get what I'm saying? Influencers, music people, and we'll go everywhere and we'll just smash it. You get me? That's the plan for 2026. And it just mean tell them we're on mad things for 2026.
Even if it's word of mouth, you know what I'm trying to say? Just trying to play a part, because the music scene, I know a lot of people are scared to put music out because they just feel like it might not get the views. But bro, you got to forget that. You just got to show consistency. And it's easier said than done. But from somebody that spent a lot of money on it, I do know it does take a lot of money, bro. It does take a lot of money. And if you're a person of business, you're going to say, well, it doesn't make sense. Hence why a lot of the man them fall off and leave it alone, because it's not making sense. How are you going to spend 50 to 100 quid, for example, and maybe receive 5 quid, 10 quid back? That don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I get it personally, but don't just feel like you can forward in music and have a summer or a year and then be like, oh, I tried. No, bro, you got to stick at it. If it's your hobby, if it's your passion, that's what separates those that are really passionate about music to those that are just doing it to try and see if they can make some paper from it. You get me? If you're trying to forward in music just to make some paper, I would say find something else to do. But if you're going to forward into music because you've got a passion for music and you don't care about how long it may take, you can kind of facilitate what you need to pay for, whether it's studio time, your song being mixed and mastered, your videos. If you've got enough resources to do all those things, then long may it continue for you, because you're only one song away. That's the reality. You're only one song away, you know?
Yeah. Let me say something as well. You see the internet, yeah? What I've realized about the internet is that it's turned the whole world, well, a majority of the world, into gamblers. Now, the reason why I say that is because everyone thinks that they can make it within something on the internet, or everyone thinks that they can have a viral video, or everyone can have a viral video. Do you get it? But the illusion of going viral would make you think that you can make it a career. So what happens is people upload a video, it goes viral, it does 100,000 views, 500,000 views, and then now you start chasing that viral feeling again. And because all you need to do is make content, upload it, everyone's trying to go viral, and it gives an illusion that you can create a career. And technically, to create a career, you do need to go viral, but there's a loads of other things that you need to do for you to create a career though. You need to build your personal brand. You can build it off viral content, but you need to have a marketing plan. You need to have a structure. You need to have everything else in place. Some people are going viral and they know how to keep doing that and they build themselves, and others will try that, have a few viral moments, and they'll be like few and far between, and they'll get nothing from it. You know what I'm saying? And then now they're chasing that. Do you get it? So that's why I say, the internet can send everyone into gamblers, because everyone's chasing a viral moment, thinking they're going to get something off it. And not everyone does. If you don't have a proper plan in place or a structure, if you don't have a USP, then you're not necessarily going to monetize off it. But when you go on TikTok, yeah, you see a lot of people that I see a lot of like nitties and people that are like council estates, like building a whole career off TikTok and making one bag of money. You get it? So they clearly have figured out a formula to it. But then others will try it and it won't have the same effect. Do you get it? But yeah, man, that's just food for thought. What do you not think about that? Am I chatting rubbish? Yeah.
So don't give up on yourself, man. If you're passionate, keep going. Don't listen to what people are saying about you're too old or you do music. Oh, man, can't take you seriously, because really and truly, what's anybody else really doing out here, bro? The fraudsters are doing up the fraud thing, all sorts of fuckery. The trappers are still out there doing what they're doing, all sorts of back to the can. Then you got the workers, the 9-to-5ers. You're done, no salute. Yeah. Then other than that, what else you got going on? Huh? You got the benefits team chilling with the smokers and that in the smokers corner. It's crazy. £400 a month, bad man, them man they receive. It's crazy.
You know what though? You see the benefits team. Some of these are receiving way more than £400 a month. Shout out all the PIP team. Some people know how to squeeze the government for every penny. Some people are making more off benefits than people who have got a decent job. It's crazy. But yeah, hustle's the hustle. So like I can't watch too deep on anyone's hustle. It is what it is.
And think say they can go and buy Cali weed. No, bad man. You stick to the 2-on-2 for you. Because you know. But other than that, what's really going on out here, man? So just do what you're doing, bro. Find your lane, hustle. Simple. You know, because there's so many people that are unhappy with where they are in life. And I don't say that like I'm better than nobody, because I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm just trying to pattern, man. If you know me, you know my work ethic. When I was in music, you saw my work ethic. I was trying. You get what I'm saying? Content space, you see my work ethic. I'm trying. You know? So you got to start somewhere, man. I see someone make a good analogy the other day. Is it analogy or analysis? One of the two. Whichever suits. But they was basically saying it's like, no matter what you do, you're always going to start off with people looking at you strange and looking at you like, why do you do that? That's dead. Man's not doing that. But then the moment they see you getting results within that field, people will start to follow.
That's the truth, man. That's the truth. That is the truth. Everyone's going to be looking at you like, what are you doing? And then when you start seeing results, you start seeing people doing the same thing. That's why it's better to start trends than follow them. By the time you follow a trend, it's already gone. It's the same with crypto. If a coin's already pumped and then you try to buy in, it's already too late. Do you get it? You got to get in early. You get what I'm saying? If it's already on the way up and you try to buy in, mate, more time, it's just too late.
You know what I'm saying? Because they've seen that you're doing it. Okay. So take from that what you will. My point is don't care about what others are saying about you at the point of when you're starting. Worry about the point when you're starting to make things happen for you in real time, whether it's you're starting to earn paper from what you're doing. You're starting to create motion from what you're doing. Then you'll look around and see them same people like, yo, brother, well, how does man do that thing there? Do you get it? So don't do what you're doing just to entertain your crowd circle, bro. You have to think outside of that. You have to do what's best for you, bro. And this content thing, what's so difficult about it? Other than what you're going to be worried about, what your friends are saying about you. Oh, brother, you're not on. Bro, if you're trying to live some kind of bad boy gangster life, then of course the content space is not for you. Straight up and down. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But if you're just cool within knowing who you are as a person, then why wouldn't you try a thing? If you've got some kind of knowledge of something. Me, football, music, I can talk about it all day, bro. Man can't tell me about football and music, bro. Facts. Impossible. Now, man might know more about me in football and music. That's cool. But man can still debate it. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to compete with the stats, man, and that might tell me about stats. Big man, I'm not caring about the stats. But I know what I'm talking about, though. You see what I'm trying to say? So I'm here, innit? So, yeah, I would just say, don't watch the crowd. Do what's best for you. Hustle, man. Because this makes sense. I've been doing it, 90 days? And it's making sense. It's making sense. I'm very grateful for my audience because without my audience, I don't make no paper. Facts.
90 days, bro. 90 days, bro. And he's already in a decent position. Yes, he was a rapper before, but not every rapper is going to jump into this space and be able to do what Clue's done, or have the confidence to speak on things and enter the space the way that he did. Trust me, like, who's going to be the next person to come in? And let's just say, like, obviously, I'd say Spray set a benchmark in terms of taking the podcast thing to the next level. Then, obviously, I want to say Tanks, yeah, but Tanks is not really seen like he's in the culture like that. But he is, yeah. I just can't say, his journey, his YouTube channel and all that, yeah, was built up off music as well. Like his actual YouTube as well. So before he started doing content in a certain way, he'd already had subscribers from the music. And obviously he's had tunes that have got like, I'm sure it's got like over 100 million streams, I think, maybe. Something mad anyway. But like Bouncer came in, and in a year, look what he's done. But Clue's on a faster trajectory. You get what I'm saying? It's just only thing is, can he keep it up? Because it could just go like this and then just plateau and, you know what I'm saying, go up slowly. Or you could just keep going up. That's depending on how quick he's willing to innovate. And yeah, like you just got to keep building. You get what I'm saying? If you stay the same, you get the same results. You get me? But yeah, we're yet to see that, man. But we'll see. That only time will tell. You get me? But 3 months in and to be in the position that he's in is mad. You get me? If he keeps it up, where's he gonna be? You get me? Yeah, but there's multiple things that he can do to keep leveling up.
Without the views, I don't make no paper, bro. Facts. And even if I wasn't making paper, I would still be trying. I would still be building because I like to build. You see people, they don't.
But the one thing I will say is, though, the difference between Clue and Bouncer is that Clue's just got his mic in his kitchen. The setup looks clean. It looks clean, but it's very limited to what he can do. Do you get it? Like, I have seen him do the podcast thing. He's done one with Reaps, which is a good move, very good move. But with Bouncer's setup and how he's innovating, he's got a whole podcast setup now. Do you get it? But before he's got the podcast setup, he's got a whole desktop setup, which you can do multiple things. You can stream. You can do what he's doing right now. He's just got a whole setup that is able to do a lot more than what Clue can do currently. Not to say that Clue's not going to level up, and not to say that he can't actually do the things now, but it's about to what level, yeah, and how quick, efficient, and how much quality you can make things happen. Because obviously it's one thing to just record, it's the next thing to edit clips and all those things. I've seen Clue's clips on his YouTube channel. They're working for him right now, but they're only basic. You get me? Can he take them to another level? Does he care about doing that? These are all the questions that need to be asked, which will make him keep going up fast. You get what I'm saying? There's things that he can improve to get more out of his content. Is he going to do it, though? Like, is he going to learn to do it, or is he going to have a team of people doing it? Whereas Bouncer now, he's a man that understands about clippers. He's got, in the background, he's got clippers doing this and that. He's got multiple TikTok accounts. He's got multiple accounts on every social media platform. He knows how to work the algorithms, and he knows how to utilize a team of people. He pays people to do specific jobs, and then he's got people around him that's doing software, tech stuff. You get me? That's all part of learning to be in this space. You get what I'm saying? And if you don't learn, you might plateau. You get it? And I feel like with Spray, like what Bouncer says, recording a studio, paying for studio time, all of them things. I know he does a lot of uploads and all them things, but can you take your things to the next level? Can you do certain things, or can you have someone on your team that's dedicated to looking at your brand, your image online, and improving it? You get me? I've been looking at a lot of people's Instagrams lately, artists from Birmingham and stuff, and I've been looking at them and thinking, raw, you lot could improve your personal brand so much. You might think that you're doing well, or you've made a lot of money within music or in the space that you're in. But when I look at a lot of artists in Brom, their pages, it's like full of flyers and stuff, like things that just like, it's just a bit messy, you know, like their page is just messy. And they could be receiving a lot more money through brand deals, sponsorships, if they just cleaned up their image and actually cared about how their appearance is online, rather than just having loads of flyers, old flyers that are for raves and stuff that's already gone all over their page. You know what I'm saying? I've started looking. My brain sometimes just goes there. Like I just start looking at things and think, "Raw, why is my man's page like this?" You know what I'm saying? Like you can see that people that don't care about their online image, and they could have been making so much more money if they did. Yeah, it's just one of them things.
They don't want to build no more. They just want to forward in when it's lit. No, Bradman. I was about to say brother, and I said Badman at the same time. Crazy. But no, bro. Be happy to build. I remember Bouncer saying in the beginning he was getting like 10 views, 20 views, 100 views for a while, bro. But look where he is now. He's making a good income right now, bro. Everybody can do it, bro. As long as you got something to talk about and something that you believe in. Man's passionate about football. Man's passionate about music. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I'm not really passionate with the back and the force. That's just defending your name.
I don't think anyone's passionate about back and forth, bro, but it's paying the bills, though. Let's be real. It is paying the bills. You just got to figure out how you can utilize that and switch the audience to actually something that you're interested in and still get the same amount of views. And that's going to be hard. The reason why that's going to be hard is because it's not social media no more. It's interest media. So as soon as the algorithms pushes your content out to people that are interested in what you're talking about, and if they're not interested in hearing football from you, or if they're not interested in hearing music from you, and they are interested in hearing the back and forward, you'll see that your back and forward views get a lot more, and then your football views will just plummet, and they'll just keep plummeting because they're here for the controversy. But you see Bouncer, you see what he's done though, and what I've realized is that he's done the whole controversy thing, and he continues to do it. He's not doing it on purpose. People are calling him out, or people are mentioning his name, and he just uses it to his advantage. But yeah, he's also mixed that with actually taking people down. And what I mean by that is like he's looked at Shadeborough and he says, I don't like what's going on over there. I'm going to do a campaign to change that. Spat Nation, I don't like what's going on over there. I'm going to do a campaign to change that. And that is like his new controversy. Instead of people attacking him, he's looked at, he can actually look at things and think, I don't like what's going on. I'm going to take that down. And it will give him the same amount of views as if he's having a back and forward with someone like a Spray or a Clue. You get what I'm saying? So now he doesn't have to have these back and forwards normal. He can actually attack things that he don't like, and it's going to keep his algorithms in a similar place. Even it's gone even higher off the back of that. And that's something that I've noticed what Bouncer's done that has kept his thing elevating even quicker. And I feel like if Clue can do something similar, or he can, I don't know, maybe in the football world do something similar, in the music world do something similar, then yeah, he can be on a similar trajectory. You get me? But that's the hard part, though, turning what people are interested in hearing from you into what you actually want to speak about. You get it?
Standing on your square, innit? So you know, like when Simon and Dangles are doing whatever they're doing, when this man over there is trying to talk to man, but I can't even see you. I just hear you narrating and that. I don't need to talk to no narrator, bad man. No. Why would I do that? I'm not talking to no man in Ross Clark platforms and skinny jeans, bad man. No. The moment you show us your face, maybe. You understand?
He's talking about remain relevant, isn't he? Yeah. One thing I've realized about remain relevant, though, is he's only going to talk about you if he's going to get views. So, like, remain relevant. That's his name. So if you're relevant, he's going to say your name. If you're not, so that's just it.
I'm not addressing the man with shorts in the winter on a couch, bad man. No. And you see what I posted on my gram. I might even post it here in a second. So make sure you stay tuned.
Now, don't do that, Clue, because I wear shorts in the winter. I got my shorts on right now. Don't do that, please. Thank you.
Yeah? I'm not dealing with them type of folks there, bad man. No. Because they're the kind of folks that just want to talk to you for what reason? To get some kind of emotion. I'm not the motion guy, bro. Why does everyone seem to think I'm the motion guy?
Because you came and you've just mashed up the game. That's why, blood. Come on, bro. Just accept it.
I don't look at myself in that way, bro. That's ego. No, I don't have an ego like that, bro. I'm just calm. If you know me, you know me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you're entitled to whatever opinion it is you hear. Other than that, I'm building over here, man. I'm building. You get me? But I'm seeing what's going on regarding Simon and Dangles and them man there. It's crazy. But we'll see what happens next. That will determine my next move. But Simon, again, let me know. Could you be possibly guilty of an SA charge on that?
Don't do that, man, Clue, man. Allegedly.
So ask him.
But at the same time, if man are on the podcast laughing and joking about similar things, then is it fair game to be set to be moving like this? You get me? Because you making it sound like you got something on him. But them kind of things are not a joke. But then I hear it because a man's doing the same thing. But I just personally think it can be a bit too far, innit? Like, it's just, I don't know.
It's the landing, man. Never know what we might talk about.
From a wake up,
New addition to the smoker corner. Oi, yo, yeah, but yeah, man, Clue's funny, man. He's got good content. He's onto a good thing, yeah. You get me? What more can I say, man? There's nothing more to say about that, really. I think I should just move on, basically. Where else can I go? I seen about to watching this Joe Budden. I watched Joe Budden's podcast a lot, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Joe.
I haven't watched it for a while. His actual podcast though. But I was there through the drama with Rory and Mal. I've watched Joe Budden's podcast from about maybe 20, just before I went jail, 2015, maybe. Yeah, I've been watching it. It's a good podcast. It's just the way that they break things down, or the differences of opinions, the way that they could just hold conversations. Like, before you get into this space, you just think, oh yeah, just chatting on a mic is easy. But nah, like, I would want something similar from the Sinners in terms of having conversations about certain things. But what it is when you get a table full of people on a podcast, everyone just wants to talk. Everyone wants to cut each other off. Everyone wants to. They don't know how to build conversations. Like, it's something that you've got to learn over time. Everyone wants to have their opinion heard before someone else. Everyone wants to finish people's sentences. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And that's not what makes a good podcast. Obviously, you start seeing comments saying, "Oh, too much talking over." And as much as you can tell people, just don't talk over each other. You get into the podcast and they forget themselves and they do it again. But what I realize is over time, you start to pick up skills, like to start to understand what's required for a good podcast. But if you keep having different guests every week, it's hard to build emotion and build, let's just say, a complete podcast where it's easy to digest. There's viral moments in there, and there's strong opinions. You get me? It's not as easy as it once seems. You get me? Especially when you're controlling 6 people at a time. Let's see if we can get into this though. If it's chatting rubbish or it's actually got sections in here. So should we go 6ix9ine the industry plan? Is that going to be a good?
One place you didn't have a contrarian opinion was on the Drake and Kendrick beef. Maybe you did.
All right, who's your friends in this one? Come on, give it
I
to
live
me.
in LA.
That doesn't tell me who your friends are in this one.
I don't ride with my friends on this one, dude. I'm a fucking Drake stan, dude. I am through and through, dude.
Look
I'm
at
gonna be
you
completely.
excited.
Listen, there's one guy that's not leaving the fucking top 100 anytime soon. He's gonna be hanging out there, right? Iceman about to drop soon.
I would say.
So, looking back now, who do you think won that beef?
Oh, you're trolling me.
I'm just asking you.
You're trolling me.
No, just ask.
Oh, hey, this is definitely a troll. Come on. Everyone knows that Joe Budden thinks Kendrick won the clash. And everyone knows that Kendrick actually won the clash. He's just trolling, basically.
I
What
see
if,
what you're doing.
what if there's people that don't know your opinion? What there's
to
new?
get this thing good? That
This ain't a gotcha podcast.
I'm not sure. Is this? Whoa.
No way.
Whoa.
You can't do that in
Whoa.
such an important moment.
I didn't know this was connected.
Get him out. Get him
It's
out.
his studio.
Dude. Get the owner
He
out
said,
of
my
this
bad,
thing.
my bad.
Dude, yo, that might have been like some sort of like way to get him to. They might be communicating, bro.
Oh no, it was white noise in my ear. This
No, I heard
sounded
it.
mad.
No, that was horrible. That was awful, dude. I'm chilling, dude.
I'm good. The mic is pretty loud.
Why don't you ask the question?
You can turn the.
What is it?
Ask the question clean for a clip. Ask the question
Yeah.
clean
I did.
for a
I got
clip.
it. I
no,
did. Yes, I
no,
did.
no, you didn't.
We're still live, right?
2 years looking back, who do you think actually won the Drake Kendrick beef?
He's what he said though. Ask the question clean for a clip. See, that's how podcasts work though. Like the clip's gonna draw people to watch the content or draw people to buy products or draw people to services or whatever. So when Logan's saying to my man, ask the question clean for a clip, all Logan is seeing is, yo, he's just lining up the question and all he can see is the short form version. Do you get it? So like, whilst you're on the podcast doing the long form, Logan's mind is going towards short form content as well. And what's gonna sell his podcast, how he's gonna make money, I think. Do you get it? And he needs the question and the answer to come out clean. So where this had all that interference, it's not gonna make for a good clip. That's what he's saying to him. Ask the question clean for a clip. You get me? I know it's like kind of simple and not rocket science, but I'm just trying to show you like how people's minds work whilst they're podcasting. Like some people are thinking about short form clips. On Spray's podcast, he's always thinking about the 8 minutes. You know what I'm trying to say? The 8-minute clips. And obviously his podcast, which we've kind of done something similar as well, goes in a series of 8 minutes every 8 minutes. And it just builds up like little shows within a big show. You get me? But you're gonna need a separate title for every 8 minutes. For us, we need a separate thumbnail as well, and a thumbnail title, and that just gives the potential of every 8 minutes having its own virality, its own. You get what I'm saying? Its own little series, which you can ultimately make a lot more money from if you get the thumbnail, the title, and everything right. But the content needs to kind of match that as well. So you need to make every 8 minutes as either controversial or informative as possible. You get me? Let me carry on.
I think they got it right with who won that one.
Who's they?
Everyone. Everyone who knows music.
You think it's that clean?
It's as clean as it could be.
I know what you're saying. Okay, like from a lyricism and a music standpoint, the whole world or the majority of people rode with Kendrick in terms of.
And look how much advertisements there. Obviously, Logan's a part of Prime cans, Prime bottles. Is the Mr. Beast? Is he got this Launchley thing, or is this a Prime thing as well? Maybe it's a Prime thing as well. But like they've got advertisement space. The setup's clean. Do you get it? Like you can see it's like a two co-host and host setup with a one guest. Clean. Like these are the things that you're gonna want to be aiming towards if you are gonna be podcasting. But to get there is not easy. I mean, yes, you probably could just, if you've just got like a investment money to do it, it will be. But if you're just solely doing podcasting, it's not easy to have this set up and for you to bring back revenue from it. You get it?
The outcome.
Yeah.
Okay. Were there any points throughout that back and forth where you thought Drake made a song that was worth giving him some props on his counterpunch?
I gave him props on all of them except for maybe the last one. The hard part 6. That wasn't my bag, but I gave him props on all of them.
What was the one that had the 2 different beats on it? No,
you're talking about
See, I can't even remember names
freeze.
anymore.
And that's how you know when someone lost.
That was a real heavyweight fight. It was a real heavyweight fight.
It was. I think we deserved it. I was really happy about it when it happened. I was calling for it to happen for a long time. I think they were building up to it for over a decade.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
It was very exciting.
Yeah.
I remember the latest track would drop and we'd listen to it on repeat, just picking everything apart. It was really exciting. I'm a Drake guy. That's my guy.
I'm a Drake guy. I mean, he's not my guy.
Yeah.
But
yeah. No,
Are you a Drake guy?
yeah, I love him.
Really?
The music. I mean, how could you not?
At one point you really did, and then it seemed like you kind of like simmered on him a little bit.
I think that what goes up has to come down. That's not a Drake thing.
Like we were talking about before with Trav.
Exactly. Just period. What goes up.
Evolutionary chaos.
Back to this fucking guy over here. Yeah, so I think he was just on such a streak that at some point it had to come down.
And that for you was Views.
No.
What was it?
Views was good. Views was good.
It was after Views.
Yeah, I went on a Views rant, but Views was good. We're talking about after maybe Scorpion.
Yeah.
After Scorpion.
And
quality of music. We're not talking about streams or success. Hearing somebody that did everything he did from So Far Gone up into that point, and then listening to everything that came after that, just didn't sound like the same person to me.
How much credit do you give to Drake for being multi-talented?
All of it.
Because he's very funny.
How can we not?
He's very funny as well. He can act.
He killed the ESPYs. He killed SNL when he did it. He kills.
Did you see the clip recently? I don't know what show it was on, but he was talking about how he got a guy.
No.
You didn't see this clip?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God, this is so funny. It was, again, Drake guy. It was cool to be reminded, like, oh, this guy's like very funny, very talented, and is like multi-disciplined. I
got to see the clip.
Dude, it is so fucking funny.
Remember, as well, these are different worlds in terms of they're worlds apart in terms of content. Joe Budden's content and Logan Paul's content don't really cross paths like that. You get me? So even these like being on the same platform is gonna do wonders for both of them. You get me? To be fair. But yeah, Joe Budden's his actual podcast, the cultural value that it's got is mad. Trust me. And it's only continuously building. You get me? And yeah, he's played the long game. He could have took money. He's had fallouts of people because they wanted money early. And he's got over that. And he's in a good position. When I think about where the sinners are, yeah, we are nowhere near any of that stuff. We're still trying to compete with just being recognized as someone, as people within the industry. Now we're having battles with people that say, yo, why don't we just focus on Birmingham? And we actually do just focus on Birmingham. We do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been doing that for years. Like, the people that I've actually had on the podcast, yeah, from the beginning, they wouldn't even be on social media, let alone on a podcast. Do you get it? But you got to understand it like this though, man. It's like, you need the whole of the UK talking about you in order for you to be seen as a business online. So it's like, people think that we want London's attention, and we don't. It's not even about London. We want the whole UK to be watching the podcast and be looking into the city. And for us to do that, yeah, for far too long, yeah, we sat down in the same spot and just hollered guests from around. We had like we have people from the city, from our own town, from Smethwick on the podcast. We've had people from all the areas in Birmingham, and now we just got a mixture of people from different places, from different cities, and yes, we do target a lot of industry people that happen to live in London to either come on the podcast or to link up or to go to their podcast or whatever, because that's just part of the works. And because we're doing that now, people are looking at us like, one, we're begging, two, doing this. Nah, bro, this is a business, bro. We take it seriously. And part of taking it seriously is to make sure that you're patterning up in different places. You get me? And investing into ourselves and the podcast. You get me? So 2026, there's going to be a lot more of that. I'm looking to have meetings with different people, just be in different rooms, just so there's more eyes on our podcast. Yeah. And then just make sure we got plays off the podcast. So like I said, we've got Urban Music. He's kind of semi-joined the team. He's in collaboration. He's got his own show. He's going to focus on the rapping, the music in Birmingham. And that is a big market in itself. It's a massive market. You get what I'm saying? So to bring that onto the platform is going to be a big move. And then obviously, any way we can help him out on his platform, we're going to do that, because he's got a similar vision to us. You get me? I want what I want from the people. Like, I want to build the podcast so you lot get to know the characters a lot more. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm going to be constantly trying to figure out how I can get everyone's numbers up, how I can get everyone's characters to be seen, because we got some sick characters. I feel like if you already know and you already watch what's going on, you might be in tune and think, yo, you know what? I like these characters. In the beginning, you might think, yo, that person's shit, or that person, rare. And I feel like over time, if you've been watching it like that, you start to get to know people. And even though you might think they're shit, you've got a story behind them now as to why they're there and how you enjoy that character. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Am I chatting shit? Obviously, if you look at my character, people see me, you know, and they say, yo, I can see what you're doing, man. Yeah, man, you're trying to get these. Like, so obviously, that's my character now. I play that character. You get what I'm saying? Like, it might come across disrespectful, but my team know what to expect from me. And it's not like it's a fake person. It's a real person. It's just that I know that I'm online like everyone else does. So I've got to put that persona on. And I just tell people honest truths, like, you lot shit. You don't need to do more. Rare. So that's it. I'm just going to be the guy that tries to get more out of the situation. And we've got a good team. We've got a good set of people. And there's loads of potential. And potential means nothing if it's not realized. And that's just my character to get out that potential. Someone like Ray has got mad potential. You know what I'm saying? He's got a USP. He's funny. He's willing to graft. You get what I'm saying? So, like, we need to focus more on these type of people and then build up everyone at the same time. You get me? Through either the main podcast or separate shows, or build up people's personal brands. You get me? So there's multiple ways that we're working on doing better for the podcast. You get me? Multiple things that I'm trying to get done without doing too much for the podcast. And like streaming is another thing as well. We've been going out of town a lot, using, you know, these luxury vans and all these things. And we just have to make sure that we're making content at the same time, because like the lifestyle that we're portraying, it works well with content. So when we go out of town, when we go to people's events, we are going to try and just make content out of it all the time. And I feel like if someone's on a similar path, you got to look at as most of the things that you're going to do as content. Even if you're just going to do a normal thing, sometimes you can make content out of it and it can add towards your personal brand. You get me?
He killed a No Guidance video. Like anytime he pops up in those other roles, like you can see the talent. I think anyone questions this.
Yeah, fair.
So certified lover boy, no.
I mean, not for me.
Champagne poetry. Girls want girls.
Listen, some sexy
No
songs,
friends in the industry.
some sexy songs for you, for all of the dogs.
You didn't like it?
Great. I'm not counting those.
Her loss,
because
no.
they're
Middle of the ocean.
Middle Ocean's nice, but
Because it has the Dipset throwback on it.
no, just because it's nice.
But that was fire.
Yeah, that was great.
The world's number. You got to be somewhat good,
I seen
though.
this guy on TikTok. Okay.
See this shit?
I love when
Do you see
stories
this
start like
shit?
this.
Do you see this shit,
Dude,
dog?
there's an account on TikTok. This is crazy. There's an account on TikTok of this guy in India fixing kitchen appliances at a rapid pace. So fast, this guy will fix any kitchen appliance. He's got all the tools behind him.
How many viewers?
Yeah, I think that's fire.
Tens of millions of views, dog.
Oh. These are videos, not live.
No,
He's
they're
putting-
videos. They're videos. Yes, dude. It's so entertaining. You could hand
You
him
gotta
any
stay there.
broken kitchen appliance, and in
You see, USP. Like, what is your USP? What's your unique selling point? Why are people watching you? Why are you going to go viral consistently? You get me? And there's probably one person in the world that's done that. That what my man just said, Logan Paul, there's probably someone that's fixed it and rapid and just did it once. You get what I'm saying? And didn't follow it up. And now they ain't got an audience where they say, my man, the Indian man's just keep doing it. And now he's like, look, now my man's speaking about him. Do you get it?
in 2 minutes, he'll fix it up because he's got all the mats behind him. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like shit like that, I see and go, you can really do anything.
Buddy, the shit that I've learned that I'm a fan of, like the shit I find myself watching on the internet.
Oh, we already know some of it. You told us earlier, but
yeah, but outside of that, like there's a guy on the internet who has a cow, and
He goes in his kitchen. The cow
Yes,
eats.
oh, I've seen it. He is awesome.
Yeah, he's
Oh my
great.
God,
He is
look at
awesome.
that.
And the cow eats what he's
Everything.
making, and
And
yeah.
he messes
So
up the
I'm-
kitchen.
What's this cow stuff? What is? I'm gonna have to. Let me see if I can find that cow stuff. One second. Cow. Let me see if I can find that. Cow. What should I type in? Cow in-house. Cow in-house cooking. Oh my gosh. Don't. See, people are raw, just mad, doing mad things online.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, is the floor covered for this cow? Where was the cow?
Yes,
like,
dude, yes.
oh my god, like, but I would have never said to myself,
He pushes,
Yeah, he
his
pushes
snout.
the cow, but
he's
it's a,
mushing the cow.
yeah, but
Yeah,
it's a cow, so it just
But it's
pushes
a
him
big
back.
cow.
It's a big ass cow, dude.
Where the fuck did the cow come from? and why am I watching this? But it's super
So
entertaining.
So good.
There's another girl on TikTok who is she is chronicling her struggle with having Tourette's.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they call it TikTok
TikTok Tourette's.
because she has a tick.
Yes.
TikTok.
I love that.
I also
No,
watch
I see what he did. But,
it's what it's called. No, it's what they did. And God bless her. I hope her channel blows up because of this clip.
but
I
anyway,
just-
to your point, I'm shocked at the things that I find entertaining on the internet. That was it.
No, this is the good side of the internet. What we're talking about right now makes me happy.
yeah.
Like, I like being entertained. And so if I can go online and see like goofy videos that I end up getting, sucked down into a rabbit hole of, I don't even know what I'm watching. Some guy fix kitchen appliances. That makes me happy.
Lava for suck down in a rabbit hole.
There's live videos where you can send hearts like on TikTok live. You know how you could like send flowers.
This part makes me sad, I think.
And every time you send one, a knife will jab into a bag of fish food that's hanging over a school of
that's
hungry
fun.
fish.
Yeah.
And a little bit of fish food falls out at a time, and the fish all go for it. But if you drop enough pennies, it stabs the shit out of the bag, and more comes out, and then it's like a feeding frenzy.
Yeah.
So I'll just drop like $2-3.
You familiar with the streamers of these days?
I'm getting familiar.
Yeah, like the
Okay.
Kai Sanats, the
Kai,
Speeds,
yeah, Speed.
Aiden.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
I mean, I'm not all the way familiar with
Yeah.
them, but yeah.
What do you think of the streaming?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. What's not to like about it? Kids having a good time, cutting the camera on, having a blast.
Yeah.
What do you think about them?
And it's become really played a really pivotal role in how we hear from artists today too. I like seeing artists stop by these streamers. I like seeing the streamers at the award shows, at the NBA All-Star Weekend. Yeah. I mean, the truth of the matter is the numbers that they generate.
Insane.
Yeah, come on.
Do you feel confident about the potentially the sentiment and the opinion of the culture being represented by the torchbearers at this current moment?
Who would be the torchbearers?
Well, I mean, you had some words for Kai in 2024, and I think
Oh no,
8-2 on this. Travis Scott deserved the Grammy over Killer Mike, and you said y'all streaming. I can't say the word. Don't always run shit. Do you think that maybe they've gotten a little bit too big for their britches and how much their opinion matters
No,
to the culture?
I can't say that.
I'm not trying to even get you to say it. I'm just
I wouldn't
asking.
feel comfortable saying that. No, I used to do it.
Yeah.
It just wasn't called streaming, and there wasn't this big market. And like, I used to cut a camera on and want to connect to the fans and read the messages and just watch me do anything, whether it be making a song or making breakfast. Like, they're there. It takes a lot of work to develop that and get those audiences as big as what they have today. So congrats to these.
It takes a lot of work. Think about this now. I got 2 viewers in here right now. How do I get that to 200? How do I get that to 2,000? You got to keep going, but you've also got to learn how to keep the chat interested, learn how to keep the people in the room, and learn how to keep them on there. These guys at the top have got like millions of people, and they're just there to watch them do pretty much nothing. But that's what you're seeing, but you're not seeing that they built it up that way to be that way. You get it? And it takes a lot to do that. You get me? And yeah, man, I'm on my journey, man. I'm gonna try my best, man. I'm gonna try my best.
Congrats to these guys. I think it's awesome. They should continue to do it. They're making a shit ton of money.
That's why I'm gonna need you lot to say, yo, just chat to me, bro. Chat to me, bro. It don't matter if you know me or not. Chat to me. Tell me what you think I should be doing, or give me some advice. Chat to me, man. Don't just sit on the air and not say nothing. Chat to me.
Super happy for them. All of them.
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm happy
brother.
every time I see Speed do a backflip somewhere. Hey, look who he's flipping around Denzel now. Awesome.
He can really flip, that guy.
And he's an athlete.
Yeah.
He's an athlete. I don't doubt him.
Yeah.
Like, he's flipping, he's fast, he's racing people.
Yeah.
Up for the challenge, not running from them. Shout out to those guys.
we're talking about the podcast and what makes you go before and what gets you excited. For me, one of my favorite things to do is come here and sit down with my homie right here, a very good friend of mine, best friend for 10 years now, and do these shows. And I do want to ask you about Rory and Mal a little bit at least. And for me, at least, that was like a marriage breakup. I think maybe not as talked about as like a Alex and Sophia from Call Her Daddy, but close. Maybe more so in certain.
See, Joe Budden, his face don't lie, bro. His face is always saying, like, yo, where are we going here? You know what I mean? Like, he speaks with his face. If he don't like something or he feels something's going a certain way, look, his face just goes. He's just one of those blunt people, I think.
Circles.
There you go.
Have you guys had any like contact, or do you feel like there's a lot of bad blood there? Like, where you at?
Bad blood? No, I'm not walking around harboring bad blood for people. I wish those guys the best. I think everything turned out the way it was supposed to turn out. They got their own shit. I got my own shit. Everybody's happy. Everybody's well fed with a roof over their head. I don't have any malice towards those guys.
Do you wish that things had gone differently?
No.
Was there
Look at Logan's face. Look at Logan. You know what I'm saying? Joe Budden's just blunt, bro. No.
Was there any accuracy in any of the statements that they made, like after the fact, kind of like looking back at like lack of transparency or like so on and so forth?
Listen, in hindsight, I'm sure there were some areas I could have done better in, right? But hindsight is 20/20. Learning in real time, managing personalities, running businesses, dealing with like shit happens. I don't have any regrets about it. Again, I hope those guys are doing great, especially Rory. That's what I got on that.
We have a famous moment. Well, it's not really anymore, but because we've had a bunch of great moments, but we had a moment where we got in a huge fight on the show, and it was about like creative direction or something like that. And he had this huge, like, look at the name on the wall. Like, he turned around and he said it. And it for like a year, it was like a big moment. It's really hard to.
And that was it was a real moment.
Yeah, we were dead serious. It was a very long time ago.
May I ask what came before the look at the name on the wall? Like, why was that relevant?
Because at the time, we were still learning how to do this thing. And this thing, even though people who watched it, you'll understand this, even though people who watch it think it's very simple, is a complex thing. It involves a lot of give and take, back and forth, you go, I go, knowledge on certain topics. I'm stronger with this guest, you're stronger with this guest. I have a topic that's very important to me today, but you also have a topic that's very important to you. It's a bit of an art form. I'm not going to over qualify it, but I'm sure you would agree with
totally
that, right?
Understand what you're saying.
In the beginning, we still were very uncertain where the lines were going to be in terms of when there's something that he wants to talk about or I want to talk about, where that line's going to be drawn and how it's going to be drawn and how much time is too much time. And he had to learn to trust me in the content world. I was new. He was already established. We started the show together, but I was new to it. So I was stepping on toes. I was interrupting. I was
you see, like a lot of people that jump into podcast space, content space, they don't actually watch content. Yeah. You can learn a lot from these people. Yeah. These that have already got money anyway, but these are the kind of positions that you're going to want to try and get into in it. So like some of these experiences are priceless for you to understand. You get me? Trust me, you got to watch all sorts of content. You don't have to be totally in tune with everything, but just get a wider knowledge of the space that you're in, just to understand like avenues you can go down and stuff like that. You get me?
Taking topics off
all the rookie shit,
track, some real rookie shit, 100%. So it was a moment where I had to have like come to Jesus, where I said, okay, I'm either going to fight the person, go toe to toe and jab back at a person who's trying to help me make something in my life and partner with me to make something great, or I'm gonna take it as direction. And even though maybe it didn't come across perfectly at the time, I'm gonna understand it as he would say and did say for years, take the note.
Right. Yeah. I think that's about enough for me now for today. I'll probably be back on tomorrow. But what I need, there's only one person on here, but I'm hoping that people go back and watch the live. If they get this far into it, then I've done a good job. I need a list of things to react to, topics to talk about, and directions to go, because it's the audience that's going to tell me what they want from me or how I'm coming across, because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. I'm just here. You get me? But thank you to the one person that's in here. I'm guessing it's probably someone I know. But if it is or it isn't, thank you for watching. Much respect to you. Just get involved, man. Send me a message, something. Let me know how I'm doing, man. And yeah, if I should keep going or should I quit? If you think I could quit, say, bro, this ain't you, bro. Just quit. You get me? But yeah, much respect anyway. Peace out. You can leave now. If you leave first, then I know that you've been watching. If you don't, then I'm going to assume you just left your thing running. So, yeah. Leave. Leave. No leave? I'll see you've just left it running. All right, then, cool.